Greetings and salutations. My name is Michael Schwahn and welcome to the channel. We have some more reaction content for you, and today we are checking out Darq. Now, Darq is not a new game, okay? But the Darq Ultimate Edition is coming out very soon. And I was like, oh, it was on the list of games that's like, coming out next week, Darq Ultimate Edition, available on all platforms. And I was like, okay, all right, well, what is it? I'd never heard about it before, even though the game originally came out in 2019. And I looked at it, I was like, okay, I actually want to check this out. That looks cool. So, but just as a heads up, this game is already out. I don't know what the Ultimate Edition has. We have a trailer for the Ultimate Edition, so maybe they'll tell us. But this is not a new game, so there's a chance that you're seeing something that you have already seen before. But with that said, we're going to go over here, and we're going to go all the way back to 6 years ago, December of 2015, when Darq was first shown off. These are very old trailers, but let's take a look at what this game at least was way back when. We'll see where it arrives today. Okay. Got some like Tim Burton Inside style vibes going on. Able to spin the room kind of like Inception. There was another game way back when that involved the change in perspective. What was it, Fez? Where you'd like spin the island? Fez, yeah? Okay. Oh, no, I'm all right. You dropped the flashlight. Oh, you're dead. Don't worry, it was only a nightmare. And now the real nightmare begins. Creepy. Nom. Okay, so that was the very first concept teaser trailer, and then we jump forward to October 30th of 2016. These are on their official YouTube channel, but they are marked as old, and I know that the game has changed significantly since then, just in some of its visual style. But it's cool to see where it came from. And here we have the in-universe reason for why it's a roguelike. It is not a roguelike. I do know a couple of details about this game, but I'll wait until after we get through some more of the trailers. There's a lot of chairs. Can you imagine how buildings would be built if we could just freely walk onto the other walls like that? Oh, hell no. Climb faster. It looks like a lovely time. Okay, so now we move to May 30th of 2018, so almost 2 years. And we can see this is where the actual visual style that the game launched with has now been presented. Still same concept, right? Of being able to, like, change, not necessarily change gravity. I don't think that's the right description. Astral projection? Oh, interesting. Added the ability to go like this instead of just... Okay. Nope. Yeah. Nope. I'll pass on that one. That looked uncomfortable. Don't like that. So here's the actual release announcement from July of 2019. They didn't meet that 2018 release goal. Very similar to what we've already seen. Man, there's some unsettling presentations in this. I mean, obviously it's kind of a horror game, so it's part of what they're going for. The world is upside down. Okay, there's actually not a trailer. I apologize. I was wrong for the Ultimate Edition. There was a trailer for the Complete Edition. I still don't actually know what the Ultimate Edition is, but... Oh, gross. Interesting. Okay. The way they were able to suction themselves to the ceiling to avoid detection. I wonder how much control you actually have over the way the environment changes. And I mean, like, in terms of, like, what surface is gravity, right? Okay, so one thing I am going to check real quick before I open my mouth before, like, off of possibly incomplete information. Okay. So that's what I wanted to check is the length, because the reason that I say that I wanted to check the length is when I was gathering up these trailers, there was something that was kind of eye-opening, okay? And I appreciate people that do this. There's people that put onto YouTube the option of, here is a complete playthrough of the game with no commentary. So, like, if you just want to watch the game without some idiot like me making jokes and talking the entire time and potentially responding to chat or whatever while a cutscene is happening or whatever, right? There are creators that put the games just beginning to end on YouTube. There's questions about whether that's transformative content and whether copyright and blah, 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 blah. But anyway, and I saw one of those get put up when I was getting the trailers for this. And it was 59 minutes long. And I was like, wait, is that a part? Because, like, 1 hour increments I could see. No, that was the whole game. I just opened howlongtobeat.com, and the average time to complete the story, according to How Long to Beat, is 2 hours. And so if you were just doing a straight playthrough and didn't have to, like, get stuck on puzzles or something like that, I could see how you might be able to, like, pseudo speed run it in an hour, like just an uninterrupted playthrough, not getting stuck or not getting caught very much, or just being able to just play straight through. So just keep that in mind. This game is tiny, it is small, it is short. And like, that's not inherently a bad thing, but it's also $20. Okay, now this is the complete edition that I'm looking at, so it does have both the Tower and the Crypt DLC with it, so that is a factor to keep in mind, and I don't know how much extra content those DLCs add. They might add another 30 minutes to an hour. I can't imagine they're massively expansive, especially if the base game is only an hour to 2 hours long. And it also makes me wonder, like, how big are the levels have to be tiny, right? And because initially watching this, I got really big, like, Little Nightmares vibes. I played Little Nightmares 1 and 2, and it was a really great time. I enjoyed both the games a lot. They both have their pros and cons, and those pros and cons are different things. There are benefits to playing each of those games. But each of those games is around 4 to 7 hours, depending on how much you do, how long some parts take you. And those feel like a good, succinct experience, right? Where you're like, that was a nice time. I got this good, like, story that I can interpret for myself, and like these different stages and stuff. But trying to think of Little Nightmares only taking an hour, and it not being like somebody trying to speed run it, right? Because speed running is entirely a different conversation and out of the picture and stuff like that. Only an hour seems really, really short. It could still be a great experience, but I could definitely find myself feeling like that experience was unsatisfying, like I didn't have enough to eat. But it looks really cool. It's got these really big Tim Burton vibes in it. I like the way that things look mechanically, but just knowing that is a concern on my own personal part. Welcome in, Vandishar. So that's Darq. If you have played it, I would love to hear from you. Like, what was your experience with it? Did you have a good time? If you know what the difference is for this upcoming Ultimate Edition, let me know what's special about that. Maybe it has something extra in it that might be appealing to somebody that is otherwise put off by the very small amount of content that this game offers. Put your thoughts down in the comments below. If you want to keep with the conversation elsewhere, two great places to do so are Discord and Twitter. Speaking of Discord, we have a channel dedicated to these reactions where you can place links of your own that we can check out together live on stream, because we do stream on Twitch, and I would love to see you there. If you enjoyed this video, please leave it a like. If you want to catch future videos, please subscribe to the channel. And if you do watch one of the other videos on the channel, or if I see you in the live stream, thank you and enjoy.